Well, I spent my day doing stuff. Oh, God. It's always so bright when you first plug it in. Maybe this one. I'm gonna try a different color. Okay. I wonder. This is a new spot. You know, we were talking about making adjustments the other night. I think this is just the first of many. Normally we would be faced this way, right? But now, desk is flipped this way. With wall behind, this is where the leather jacket was hanging until it got retired. It's now in the closet in my bedroom. Now over here, whoa, we've got the treadmill, which is a thing. So I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to know how far down to go. I need to watch how other people do it, but it's got this cute little remote. I've got the safety clip key. Basically, it goes down and locks magnetically in, so that if there was some kind of emergency for whatever reason, you have a rip cord. It only goes 3 miles an hour though. It's not going to be that intense. But we can use it there. My sister is either going to do it in here or take it in there to use it as well. I cleared off my shelves, so I've got all my sword cleaning stuff over there. My paint, my cards out. I need to I've got a new box on the way. Since I'm giving up my box, my chest of secrets, to my niece, I'm getting a whole new ass box. It's going to be amazing. And then I just need to finish sorting out my workout area, and we are in good shape in the sunroom. It's coming together. I did a whole lot of spring cleaning, and it might take a minute to finish the adjustments, but we are well on the goddamn way. And I think the next thing that we were going to do was the key. How's that? It's interesting because the way that the key was in there, this nail was kind of bent. It was in at a weird angle and it was bent a little bit and it got tighter into the wall as a result. By re-nailing it, using a different nail altogether, that's the old hole right there. It's a little ripped up, but I am going to be classing up the sunroom when it gets warm out. When it gets warm out anyway, I'm gonna be redoing this part of the ceiling that's a little bit damaged. Yeah, there you can see it. I'm gonna be redoing the ceiling, sealing all of the ducts and everything. Not ducts, seams. Is that right? I don't know. Baseboards, windows, everything. I'm gonna get it all tight. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that when we made this adjustment, it actually allowed more space coming out here so that the ring is not so tight up against the wall, which was forcing the key out like that. Giving it the right amount of space here allows the key to sit as it should, a little bit flat against the wall. And I think they're about even. I decided to keep the key on that side, and I'm going to hang the Chintamani down here. Probably right at the corner of this frame. I think that'll be good. But our spring cleaning day really panned out. We got a lot done. We have cleared out all of the old stuff. I filled up an entire Rubbermaid container of stuff that I don't need anymore, that I don't use, that was just taking up space. And I purged all of it. If it's not thrown away, it's in storage. We have room for what's good for us, for positive habits. We made space for things that matter, and we are beginning to see some growth. Even though this plant was pretty close to dead, this rose bush from outside, we've got at least 1, 2, 3 points of new growth. And all the other plants right now look pretty dormant. we don't really see too much. There's a chive here. I think all of the other things that were in there died. There might be like one left over here. We've got the mint and what was it, thyme, that are still alive. We've got the I don't even know what that is. Cilantro. I think it's cilantro. It's flowering right now. A spider's been living in the holly. So I've kind of been letting him do his thing, but I think I'm gonna wipe that away soon. The honeysuckle. This was the kiwis. I'm gonna wait for it to get warm again and see if they survive, but it's not looking too hopeful. Roses, of course. The oak is deep in hibernation right now. All the leaves came down, but I'm 98% sure that it's still alive. It's just sleeping. That's what oaks do. And we've got a lot of new buds coming down low here because that's where all the light is right now. All the upper leaves are trying to get what they can from the window, but it's really relying on the lower parts for sunlight right now because of the way the lights are set up. And I think as soon as it gets warm out, I'm going to downsize some of these. I'm going to plant some outside. I'm going to get rid of some other ones. You know, I'm just going to continue clearing up space. It seems to be the message. I think there's something here right now about being comfortable in your space, about making it your own, but it was yours before, but there's a reinvention happening. That's the energy I'm tapped into, reinvention. This last chapter that we've been talking about, it's the end of the book. It is the juncture between the past and the future. This is the part where we wrap things up and get ready for the next adventure. Because the next book, it's its own story. It might be a continuation. We set the world in this last book. We understood the backstory. We understood the origins. But there's no prequel. Not here, not our story. There's no prequel. The first one was all about setting things up. And now the second one, this is how we expand. Oh, and the other thing, I didn't retire it all the way, but the Holofan, the portal, it was in that corner for the longest time. Oh my God, I need to clean the wall. You can see my footprints there. Because when I was sitting in the chair sideways, I would just like put my feet up against the wall. I need to clean that up. Oh my God. You can literally see my footprints. Anyway, that was where I had the Holofan. And in order to make space for the treadmill, I had to move stuff over. So that's in the bedroom now. Just, hey.
Are you still filming?
Yeah, just one sec. So I put that here, and there's no reason why I can't just use it in here, especially if I wanted to open a portal, record in here. That's not difficult to do. But I found this today, and it made me think about getting back into rune reading, because outside of my Oracle deck, I haven't really done that much. But this one's essentially just a deck of playing cards, but they're runes. And I thought that was super interesting. So I was keeping this in my jacket for the longest time, just as, you know, a deck of cards. These don't have any meanings on them, so I would have to learn the runes first. But this might be one of these fun little tools that we got on the first chapter, something that touched base in the first chapter, but never really got to shine. It's one of those seeds planted for further down in the story. And that's our entire vibe right now. Now, the next thing I need to find is a home for the rock tumbler, which you can't see. Rock tumbler and socks. But I found a shitload of rocks that I had in my chest of secrets still that I am going to tumble. Again, seeds planted for the next chapter, the next book, the next story. All we can do right now is get excited and get ready. Thanks for watching.